Hey family, Thomas Curtis here. I wanted to shed some light on this NAR settlement. Just wanted to give you guys a couple key points and kind of show you where our industry is going and what's happening and why this actually benefits you guys as sellers and buyers. So you might see things on headlines like, hey, real estate agents are colluding, they're price fixing at 6%. And it's pretty funny because the attorneys who are running this get a pretty large, way more than 6% on these settlements. So that's just pretty funny in this, but that's neither here nor there. Now, with what's going on is as listing agents, right, we would come to go list your property. We'd show you our value proposition and, our resources, let's say tax, professionals, staging, photography, prices, localized markets, what's going on. And we would explain to you what to do to get the best price and the best terms. And then we would also look at the commission, right? We would set our commission, and then we would set a commission for the buyers. With this NAR lawsuit, they're not doing that anymore. So what they're wanting to do in this proposed settlement is called decoupling or separating. So at the time of listing, we would negotiate our fee as the listing agent, and we would not pre-negotiate the fee for the buyer's agent that is coming in. Does that make sense? Now with that, nearly 9 out of 10 buyers, 89% of buyers, use a real estate professional. And why wouldn't you? The biggest purchase of your life, you want somebody who knows what they're doing and is a professional and can guide you along the process. It is a very stressful process. There's a lot of up and downs. So you would want to use a real estate professional. Now that 10% who don't use an agent, we live in the state of California, which is what? A very litigious state, meaning sue happy. So where do you think likely a lot of lawsuits come from? Inexperienced agents and or not using a real estate professional. I've come across a seller that bought a property and they did not use a real estate professional. They just went straight to an escrow company. They went straight to the escrow company and they bought it. So when I listed it 2 years later and we got in the contract, they said, no, you can't sell this because they did the paperwork wrong. The old seller is still on title. How scary is that? 2 years later and tens of thousands of dollars in attorney fees, they finally got the old sellers to get off of title. As real estate professionals, we are making it very clear as sellers and buyers, our value proposition, why it is important to use a professional, and why we are worth what we are worth. And at the end of the day, also as buyers, not much is going to change. Professionals don't work for free. Buyers are likely going to negotiate still their commission for the seller to pay. Buyers, agents are just going to have to be able to negotiate better and become more professional. A great example of why you want to use a real estate professional like us is this. We just closed a property for some amazing buyers. The listing agent paid my commission. They also paid $10,000 plus in closing costs for the buyer. And then they also paid $6,000 in repairs for a pool and even more repairs fixing up in the house. You see the value there that you get as an agent. The buyer didn't pay my commission, the seller did, and they got $16,000 in concessions or credit towards their closing costs and repairs. So there is going to be a big gap on real estate professionals and then real estate agents just trying to do things. And our promise is this to you guys, to our sellers, to our buyers, to our family, to our friends, is we are your legal fiduciaries. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you guys get the best price and then you get the best terms possible so you can get what you want and when you want. So I hope this sheds a little bit of light. There's going to be more videos to come specifically for buyers, specifically for sellers. We're all going to be reaching out to you guys through text message and email. If you guys have any questions, we are here as a resource. We love you. I hope this benefits you. Have a blessed day on purpose.